So many of you have been asking me how to prepare for interviews in the UK and what are common interview questions here. So I'll be sharing top 10 interview questions today based on what I have learned and seen from my last 10 years of experience being in the UK. Hello guys, I'm Sarika and welcome to your Knowledge Buddy. If you like the content of my videos, please do consider liking and subscribing to my channel to motivate me, and I promise to work harder in the future. So without any further delay, let's get started.
Just a reminder to everybody, I had already covered 8 questions in my previous video, and the name of the video was Applied in UK from India. And the questions which were covered was: tell me about yourself, walk me through your CV, what has been your biggest achievement to date. Fourth, have you worked under pressure before, and give one recent example. Fifth, tell me about a big decision you have made recently. Sixth, give an example of a time when you handled conflict in the workplace. 7, example of difficult situations handled in the past. And last one, why do you want to join this company? Now, the example that I've taken here is for a business analyst role. So let's get started with question number 1. Why should we hire you? Now, let me give you a few tips before you answer this question. So the tip is, this question is generally asked when recruiters got other candidates with the same or similar qualifications as you. So here you need to show what makes you different and what skills you can bring to the role that maybe others can't. So I would have answered this question as, you should hire me because from my previous experience, I can wear multiple hats and help the team in achieving their end goals. I'm a certified project manager and also Scrum Master, so I can support my team with additional responsibilities and also step up in times of crisis like the current COVID situation where only few people are working, as most businesses are asked to reduce cost. So in short, even though you are hiring me for a BA role, I can do other roles as well when needed. So guys, you can tweak this answer based on the role you're applying for. Now, the question number 2, why did you leave, or why are you leaving your job? Now, tips. The worst thing to do when faced with this question is to not speak about your current employer or colleagues in a negative way. This will make you look unprofessional, and alluding to rifts between you and your manager or colleagues will make you appear difficult to work with. Instead, focus on what appeals to you about the role you are applying for and why you're looking to explore new opportunities. Your answer should reflect your aims for positive personal development. So, I would have answered this question as, I have been doing the BA role for 5 years and there have been no vacancies in my current company for a senior BA role for a very long time. I had been waiting patiently, but now I think I'm ready to take the plunge and take new challenges, as your job description sounded so interesting to me that I couldn't stop but apply for this role. By the way, my current team and company are very supportive and I know they all would be happy if I get this role. Now, question number 3, what are your weaknesses? Now, tips. Use this question as an opportunity to identify something you would like to improve on. Identify a weakness, but then suggest ways in which you can resolve it. Employers are much more likely to respond to an answer like this, as it shows that you're willing to invest time into your own professional development and are not satisfied. So I would have answered this question as, 1. One of my greatest weaknesses is that I sometimes focus too much on the details of a project. I have been striving to improve in this area by better monitoring how long I spend on a task and allowing myself to refocus on the project at large. That way, I can still ensure high quality while maintaining my productivity and helping my team to meet their deadlines. Number 2, my greatest weakness is that I sometimes have trouble saying no to requests and end up taking on more than I can handle. I now use an Excel sheet so I can see how much work I have at any moment and understand when I have time to help others. So these are two examples from my experience. You can use any more you think is relevant to answer your weaknesses. Now, question number 4. What are your hobbies outside of work? Now, tips. Employers will often ask questions about your personal life to get an insight into your personality and see how you did fit in with the team. Example, if you're a part of a sports team or community group, this is a great thing to mention as it shows that you can work in a team or enjoy helping others. If you enjoy reading industry blogs or watching webinars on weekend, it's great to mention this too. But if you don't do these things, don't lie. Cycling, watching the cricket, or trying out new recipes are all good enough answers. So I would have answered this question as, I am an avid reader and love to read about new technologies and how it's impacting our lives. Example, Alexa and Siri, which are Amazon and Apple's digital voice assistants respectively, are much more than a convenient tool, but now they are real applications of artificial intelligence that are increasingly integral to our daily life. Now, question number 5. Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? So, tips. For this question, the interviewer is looking for an answer that shows you have goals and you are ambitious. So, put your ambitions into context within your role and the company. This will show that the interviewer that you are committed and driven. Please do not say you want to work for yourself in the future. So I would have answered this question as, in 5 years' time, I would like to be someone with deep expertise in the business analysis and would like to be the lead business analyst, which also means that I would like to take on more managerial responsibilities in the next few years. I've been lucky enough to work with some amazing managers, and so developing into a great manager myself is something I'm really excited about. Question number 6. What are your strengths? Now, tips to answer this question. Focus on 3 or 4 strengths that make you suited to the role. Give examples from your previous experience for each strength to demonstrate your capabilities to the interviewer. So I would have answered this question as, my greatest strength is attention to detail. I've always been detail-oriented in my work, which business analyst roles demand, and it's something I enjoy. I saw on your job description that this role involves a lot of detail-oriented work, which is one of the reasons I applied. Now, question number 7. What motivates you? Now, be careful saying that money is what motivates you. Although it might be honest, it can lead your employer to worry about you leaving the company at the first sign of an opportunity with bigger salary. So I would have answered this question as, analyzing complex data in order to draw clear and simple conclusions like the business analyst role demands, meeting deadlines, targets or goals, learning new things, or even coming up with creative ideas to improve something or make something new. Now, question number 8. Do you prefer working by yourself or working in a team? Now, tips. This question is a tricky one as both are hugely important. Show that you are aware of the benefits of both and that you understand that you need to be comfortable working in either scenario. So I would have answered this question as a business analyst, I need to have a mix of both time, like working on my own and working with a team. I need work on my own when I have to compile and write all detailed requirements. I later need to work with a team to translate my requirements and work with the agile team, which consists of developers and testers, so that their understanding is same as mine. Question number 9. What are your salary expectations? Now, tips. Do your research into the industry and what other companies pay their employees for the same role to inform your answer before the interview. My suggestion is to use Glassdoor, where you check the average salary for your role and based on your experience, you can give a range of what salary you are looking for. So I would have answered this question as, my current salary is XYZ, and with 15 years of experience and looking at the industry benchmarking, I'm looking for a minimum of say 5% hike, which I believe I'm worth. Now, question number 10. What are 3 positive things your last boss would say about you? Now, tip, list down all your positive points. So I would have answered this question as, my manager is fond of me as I have been working with him for last 5 years, and he often describes me as hard worker, willing to work extra hours, flexible, great under pressure, and energetic.
So I hope this video is helpful for everyone who's preparing for an interview in the UK. If you got any question, do let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching the video till the end, and I'll see you soon with my next video. Till then, keep learning.